As Carrie Underwood joins the American Idol judging panel, Ryan Seacrest is doing everything he can to make sure there's no bad behavior on set. Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching for more details. American Idol host Ryan Seacrest reportedly wants to make sure no rivalries form during the upcoming season, so he's doing his best to ensure everyone gets along and won't stand for a particular type of behavior. American Idol Season 23 is the first time since ABC revived the hit singing competition series that there will be a shakeup at the judges' table. Carrie Underwood is replacing Katy Perry as she gets ready to sit alongside superstars Lionel Richie and Luke Bryan. After some recent controversies regarding Carrie, Katy spoke out to show support for her replacement. According to a source who spoke to Life and Style, Ryan wants everyone involved on American Idol to welcome Carrie. He wants to do everything he can to make sure Carrie avoids any pitfalls and stays golden in the fans' eyes, the source claimed, adding, "The best way of doing that is to be supportive and work as a team and ensure there's no rivalry or cattiness. He's made it known that won't be tolerated." The source claimed he received some backlash regarding the Katy situation, so the Idol host wants to make sure everything is smooth sailing for Carrie. Life and Style source also said that Ryan has been taking Carrie under his wing, since he not only calls her a close friend, but he also wants to try to get her to return for multiple seasons. He thinks it's a huge coup to have one of the show's biggest success stories front and center at the judges' table, they continued. There's a hope that Carrie being on the judging panel will inspire the contestants throughout the season. What Ryan Seacrest taking Carrie Underwood under his wing means. If Ryan really thinks this way about Carrie and how she should be treated during American Idol Season 23, it doesn't come as a surprise at all. After all, Ryan always shows immense respect and care towards the contestants every single year, and that includes alums like Carrie. It's unclear what the source is talking about regarding the Katy situation. The former judge could be very blunt and honest at times, but it's not apparent how her behavior would have caused any backlash. After Katy's recent comment and the source speaking on Ryan's behalf, it seems like ABC wants to ensure no rumors start about whether the judges get along or how Carrie behaves on set. A lot is riding on American Idol Season 23 to be successful ratings-wise. Carrie's controversial decision to perform at the recent U.S. presidential inauguration created a headache the network doesn't need right now. That, plus the singer's timid personality compared to Katy's quirky and extroverted personality, has caused a perception that Carrie will fail as a judge. What Ryan Seacrest's insistence on no cattiness means for American Idol. In recent years, American Idol has really moved away from showing a lot of arguments among the judges. In the early seasons, Simon Cowell made the show must-see TV. He never hesitated to diss the contestants or his fellow judges. Even though Paula Abdul didn't appreciate some of his comments, there was never really any personal rivalry. Despite the possibly manufactured tension, they got along off-screen. After The Voice introduced a more congenial panel, American Idol tried to follow suit, though the Idol judges still provided honest feedback when necessary. The one exception was American Idol Season 12, which featured Mariah Carey and Nicki Minaj alongside Keith Urban and Randy Jackson. Mariah and Nicki had an ongoing feud throughout the season, with their bickering starting right away during the auditions. Unlike The Voice, American Idol has always put a focus on the contestants, but that particular season broke the norm. There's no way a panel made up of Carrie, Lionel, and Luke will form a rivalry. Carrie and Luke are fellow country stars who are all about lifting each other up, and Lionel always seems to get along with everyone. Our take on Ryan Seacrest's determination to see Carrie Underwood succeed. It'll be interesting to see how the contestants react to being in front of this particular panel, since Carrie is not only a former winner but she's one of the biggest stars they've ever cast as a judge. Some of the auditioners might get starstruck, after all. Also, a big question is how Carrie will be as a judge. When she's performing, she definitely puts on a show, but when she's talking during an interview, she comes across as quieter and more reserved. Ryan has been with American Idol since the very beginning, so, of course, he wants to ensure the show remains a success. Hopefully, the judges all get along and that everything is smooth sailing both behind the scenes and in front of the cameras. Carrie, Lionel, and Luke have never come across as divas in any way, so that's unlikely to start now. Luke and Lionel have always been extremely likable. The same goes for Carrie, though her reputation has taken a hit after recent controversies. If producers want to ensure they get along, and that everyone who works backstage gets along, then there's a good chance that will happen. Carrie, Leonie, and Luke don't have any ill intentions in their roles as judges. They want to discover fantastic new artists and help guide them to greatness.